And a good Wednesday afternoon, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota Twin City Subaru and 802 Honda, all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the Worcester Range, Mount Hunger seen here, and of course stratocumulus clouds that are breaking apart and allowing for a little bit of sunshine on what is a little bit kind of a near normal temperature kind of day. Looking at the big synoptic scale picture here, you can see kind of a rainstorm across the southeast United States. This is associated with this shortwave trough in the lower latitudes here. And up in the upper latitudes, the sort of different branch of the jet stream, another branch of the another trough working on through, and it's packing some mighty cold temperatures you can see here. Some of these temperatures are down to minus 42, minus 43. And this is sort of northern Saskatchewan, northern Alberta region. This could be kind of pulled along and pushed into the region. In fact, this shortwave trough is going to provide us with a storm. The storm system we're going to see during the day on Thursday, lasting into Thursday night. This is going to catch up as a frontal boundary right here, and it's going to really produce sort of a slingshot, kind of a wraparound whipsaw kind of thing that's going to be pushing into the region here and affecting the northeast United States with very cold temperatures on Friday, some decent Arctic chill, and that'll last into Saturday before temperatures rebound very quickly. And looking at the 06Z modeling of the European, we'll go as far as we can, and then we'll switch back to the 0Z modeling a little bit earlier. So here's our rainstorm that's pushing into the southeast United States. This is the Arctic front here. And this is a sort of tail end leftovers of some flurries from the Arctic front that worked on through earlier, most recently. Let's run the model accordingly, and you can see the big picture here. So we are clearing on out on this Wednesday. Good project weather the rest of today and into all of this evening. And this is before a couple different branches of the jet streams get kind of start to come together here. And we're looking at rain here. Snow, a little bit of mixed precipitation types, very cold temperatures to the north, pushed along with this area of higher pressure. This moves in later overnight, and this is our system we're going to see, and you notice right in the southern edges, right near the Massachusetts line, a little bit of the red there, indicating some sleet and some freezing rain. This is kind of a lead system, 999 hectopascals, really not a huge deal, but that's pulling along that precipitation. It'll fall moderate for a time, it looks like into the probably early afternoon, and then things begin to taper off and scatter out. And then there's that frontal boundary that's left over, that Arctic front, before high pressure begins to build into the region. A little bit of lake effect plumes I see working in and across, it looks like Thursday night, Friday morning, and then things begin to clear on out. We're looking at better conditions. For Saturday, looks like 33 hectopascal high pressure system, anticyclone. That'll affect us for Saturday with clearing skies and a better project weather day. And then as we get into Sunday, this is the last shot of the 06Z. We'll look at the 0Z now. So we have that area of higher pressure at the 0Z, the model run now, the European. And you can see that Arctic front, and it's accompanied snow showers and flurries will work in. This would be valid, it looks like, late overnight Saturday night into Sunday. So a little bit of flurry action, but not a bad day overall. As temperatures make a nice rebound, we're kind of getting into that southwesterly flow. We're looking at probably dry weather for Monday, but note there's not a whole lot to go on here in terms of this area of higher pressure. Some sort of indicated frontal boundary right here. So a little bit of warmer air is starting to work its way in as well. And just to carry a little bit forward here beyond the period, you can see what's shaping up. Kind of ugly, unfortunately, and we're looking at freezing rain, probably starting Tuesday night into the morning hours on Wednesday. That'll be changing over to rain as we have a St. Lawrence River Valley track. Not good for snow, all good for freezing precipitation and rain. And then that system pushes away, and you're looking at a little bit later in the week here where probably some gradient winds on the front side, some gradient winds on the back side. Again, this is just a little bit beyond this particular period for this outlook. GFS Ensemble centered on Montpelier, Vermont. This is the 0Z. They don't have an update, but you can see that this is our weather system that's going to be moving in during the day tomorrow. And then some dry weather beyond that, and then it little bits and pieces here. Nothing really to see here. Looking at the total amount of QPF, it's like this. Looks like this. And about 4/10 of an inch of precipitation. Not a big deal here. We're looking at generally about 3 to 6 inches of total snow. In fact, let's take a look at that. With that one main precipitation type, you're looking at all snow. And about that much snow, about 4 inches on the level. That's at the Barry Montpelier EF Knapp Airport. Latest model run has knocked it back to about 3 inches. This is the averages. Bigger storm track, we got that rainy southeast storm here showing up here, better than 4-inch amounts of rainfall. A little bit of that does get into Vermont, but this is the 1-inch amount, this is half-inch. So we're looking sort of in between that. Not a huge deal. Taking a look at temperature. This is where we are, colder than normal, pretty much across the northern tier regions of the country. 3 days later, looks like this. We warm up just a little bit, neutral more or less, and colder air still back over to the west. And where do we stand today? This is the climate reanalyzer. You can see that various slugs of colder air coming in out of Alaska. Some of that gets released and broken off and pushes southeast across western portions of Canada. Has a little bit more of a rugged time making it east, but again, colder weather to the west of us, slightly warmer to the east. Thanks for watching. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.